بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بدأ ريكوردينج إن شاء الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هنبدأ بأول حاجة نستعرض الحاجات اللي موجودة عندنا في الوين أمب الخاص بحضراتكم. searching icon. اوكي، تعالوا بينا نعمل search chemistry year cam 2 semester 2. ده ان شاء الله احنا شغالين في third learning outcome. انا المرة اللي فاتت اتكلمت معاهم على الامبيريكال والموليكولار فورمولا، بدأت اتكلم في الفانكشن جروب وكنت لسه واقف عند الالكحول. الشيب اوف اورجانيك كومباوند سواء باي او سيجما دي هتكلم مع حضراتكم فيها، وهتكلم عن الايزوميريزم، هتكلم على الايباك نيم. بدات عملت لهم كلاسيفيكيشن للهيدروكربون ليفاتيك واروماتيك. وهنبدا النهارده ناخد الالكينز، هناخد البروبرتيز بتاعه الالكينز نفسهم، وبعدين لو ربنا كرم ناخد الالكينز كمان. هتكلم على الاروماتيستي والكيمستري اند فاير. طب تعالوا بينا نبدا. المره اللي فاتت انا كنت واقف معاهم في الفانكشن جروب عند الالكحولز مع النيمينج كمان، يعني انا كنت واخد بدمج بين حاجتين، فانكشن جروب والنيمينج. فانا هاخد الالكحولز. الالكحولز في كلاسيفيكيشن يا شباب ليها نوعين من الكلاسيفيكيشن according to number of hydroxyl group وفي تصنيف تاني. النهارده التاريخ بتاعنا 25. في كلاسيفيكيشن لحاجه اسمها كلاسيفيكيشن according to COH جروب، اسمها كاربينول جروب. قال لك لما نيجي نعمل الكلاسيفيكيشنز بتاعت الالكحول may be found في مونو هيدريك، في داي هيدريك، تراي هيدريك، وبولي هيدريك. اما classification according to the carbonyl group ففي منهم primary، في منهم secondary، and we will find the tertiary alcohol. If we have an only one hydroxyl group in the alcohol, we can say this alcohol is the monohydric. Let's take an example, the simple example, the simplest one, CH3OH. When I give it name according to maybe the common system commercially, and the other according to the IUPAC. According to the commercial system, we add alkyl. This is called the alkyl, CH3. Alkyl, it comes from alkane, and we remove H, so it will be alkyl. Like methane, CH4, it will be methyl, CH3. Alkyl plus alcohol. So the name of CH3OH, it will be methyl alcohol. According to the IUPAC system, we'll take the alkyl plus ol. So it will be methanol. This is monohydrate since it contains only one hydroxyl group. The second one, dihydrate, it contains two hydroxyl group. So it's like the CH2, CH2, OH, OH. Knowing then, it knowing like 1, 2 dihydroxy Miss S ethane ethylene glycol. It was an effective compound in the Second World War since it used as anti-freezing material in cold countries. Anti-freezing material in cold countries. Inside car hereditary. ده بيستخدم للكولينج في الكار hereditary in cold countries، وده زي ما اتفقنا ده كان effective أوي في Second World War since it's not discovered till 1950 and the Second World War finished in 1945. When having a story, this story said that when the German it entered St. Petersburg, Russian country, a Russian city, it is the start of the winter. So we'll find the oil are freeze inside the engines of battles and the things like this. So the war, I would think that the German lose this war since there is no discovering for the ethylene glycol. In 1950, the USA scientists discover and invent the ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol is the one from the dihydric alcohols that use anti-freezing material in the car hereditary in cold countries. One from the compounds that use in cosmetics from trihydric, it contains 3 hydroxyl group, CH2, CH2, OH, OH. This is ethylene glycol, but we're breaking the bond between them, so it will be CH, OH, glycerol. The glycerol is one from the compounds that use in the moisture for the skin, and it will be according to IUPAC name, it will be 1, 2, 3 trihydroxy Miss S propane. Polyhydric. Polyhydric is contain more than one hydroxyl group like CH2, CH2, OH, OH, CH, OH. It will be glycerol. No. 4. Sorbitol. Sorbitol is one from the polyhydric alcohol. As the number of the hydroxyl group is increased, the boiling point of the alcohol is increased. So we'll find that sorbitol more in boiling point than glycerol, more boiling point than ethylene glycol, more in boiling point than methanol. Let's talk about another idea of classifications. Another idea of classification, it will be primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol. So firstly, let's start by the primary. Primary alcohol are represented by functional group CH2, OH, and we'll find one R. Secondary alcohol. We are going to make a classification only for monohydric alcohol. The alcohols that contain one hydroxyl group. Alcohols that contain one hydroxyl group are classified into three types: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Maybe CH, OH, and attached with the two alkyl group. Maybe tertiary, COH, and attached with the three alkyl group. Let's take an example. So the first one, it will be CH3, CH2, OH. Only one alkyl group. So when I'm giving it name according to the common name, firstly we classify it monohydric primary alcohol. Why primary alcohol? Because CH2OH and only one alkyl group. So when I'm giving the name according to the common system, firstly, Miss is, so it will be ethyl. Miss is according to the carbon atom numbers, ethyl alcohol. Iupac, alkyl plus all. Miss is ether, ethan, all, ethanol. Type. The second, we're talking about the secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol are represented by CH2OH. So we'll find CH2 or CH only OH. CH, OH. Two alkyl group, CH3. Another one, CH3. So, and I want to give it name according to the common system and according to the Iupac name. According to the common system, we calculate all the carbon atom. When we will find the carbon atom in the chain taking the shape of the letter L, so we said it's secondary or iso. So firstly, in the common system, we'll add firstly iso or secondary. Iso, Miss is propyl alcohol, according to the common system. But according to the Iupac system, firstly, we will giving the number for the carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3. And in the atom number 2, we'll find the functional group for alcohol. So it will be 2, Miss is propanol. We're giving the number for the atom from the side near to the functional group. Yani when we'll start to numbering the atom, we number the atom from the side that near to the functional group, اللي هي OH. The third one, the tertiary alcohol, are represented by, there is no H with it, COH only, COH, CH3, CH3, CH3. According to the common system, when I'm giving it the name, we collect all the carbon atom. Firstly, we'll find the carbon atom taking the letter of shape A, T. So firstly, Miss S, propute. There is no numbering? No. In the common system, we collect all the carbon atom. So it will be Miss S, propute. So it will be. And we'll find the carbon atom taking the shape of letter T. So we add firstly tertiary. Miss S, propute, butyl. Tertiary butyl what? Tertiary butyl alcohol. According to the Iupac system, we're giving the numbering for the longest carbon chain firstly. We'll number according the longest carbon chain. So C, CH3, 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 OH. Longest carbon chain. Where is the longest carbon chain? From this side or from this side? No problem. So the longest carbon chain. giving the number from the side that near to the functional group. So we'll find two branches, this branch and this branch, so it will be 1, 1, 2, 3. In the atom number 2, we'll find the methyl group branch, so it 2, methyl, then 2 Miss S propanol. Maybe the naming it will be 2-methyl dash propan 2-ol. This is correct and this is correct. No problem in the naming. Okay. Let's transfer to from where I can determine that is this compound. Firstly, taking an example for the naming. Open the Zomda test bank and taking the question. Firstly, file, save. Okay. Okay, the first slides are saved. Okay, let's look at an example from Zomdal test bank. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Where's Zomdal test bank? Okay, 700, maybe 750. Okay. Firstly, must giving the name for this compound. Naming for this compound, we're giving the rule for the naming. Firstly, for alkane, we must choose firstly the longest carbon chain. Firstly, before solving this, let's talk about the rules for the naming. Rules for the naming. Number 1, determine the longest carbon chain. For this compound, maybe the longest carbon chain 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the longest carbon chain in this case, it will be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2. In nomenclature, depend on Latin names or Latin numbers. Miss, S, prop, put, pent, hex, hept, oct, non, dec. So miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 3. So the longest carbon chain in this name for it will be Miss S prop bent. So it will be pentane. From where we determine that is the pentane? Since all the bonds between the carbon atom are single. From where we can determine that it is a single? C H2 or CN H2N plus 2. This is the rule for alkane, which determines that all the bonds between the carbon are single. So we add the syllabus N. In case of the single bond, for the name, number 3. In case باهر حد anyone ask the question? I can listen you, so you can listen your question in the chat.
Good morning, Mr. Mahmoud.
Okay. Send your question in chat.
You hear me, Mr. Mahmoud?
I can't listen to you, so you can send your question in chat.
Mr. Mahmoud, you hear me?
Again, what is your question?
I am Mr. Musa.
Morning, Mr. Musa. You are welcome.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I am in the school and I want to tell you how are you and good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Musa. Thank you. You can attach with our meeting, inshallah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Inshallah.
Thank you all. So in the case, firstly, the maintain, so we are going to talk about in the case of the alkane. So we'll find maybe longest carbon chain, maybe single bond, maybe double bond, maybe triple bond. In the case of the single bond, we can add and syllabus. In case of the double, we will add in. In case of the triple, we will add ein. From where we can determine that is a single, double, or triple, according to the rule CN H2N plus 2 in, so it will be CN H2N only. Ein, it will be CN H2N subtract 2. So if you collected the number of the carbon atom in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will be C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C 7. H collected the number of the hydrogen atom 3. Okay. After the 10 minutes, the program said that we were making upgrading, not move away. We're making the grading only, we upgrading for the moments, then we return back for new meeting. So C7, H3, 3, and 3, it will be 9 plus 2, 9 and 4, it will be 13 plus 3, it will be 16. So we'll find it, adapt with the rule CN H2N plus 2. Why? The number of the carbon atom, it will be 7. So C7H2 multiply 7 plus 2. So it will be C7H16. So it's adapting. In this case, we added for the longest carbon chain N. Top. Number 4 for the rules. From where we can start to numbering the atom. Give number for the longest carbon chain, from side, which gives lowest number of alternative. of branches. Okay, maybe we'll start the numbering from this side. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe start from the another side. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we're taking the numbering from this direction, we'll find the branch in the number atom carbon atom number 3. It's called the methyl, and the other branch in the number carbon atom number 3 else, so it will be 3 plus 3 giving 6. From other direction, if we numbering from the other direction, we'll find that the branch it will be 1, 2, 3 in the carbon atom number 3, and else in the carbon atom number 3, so it will be 6. So numbering from this side or from this side is not giving the problem since they gave the same number. Okay, return for the rule number 5. Okay, rule number 5. Branches. Methyl alkyl may be halogens. So in case of alkyl, so CH3s, so it will be methyl, giving it name methyl, and branch preceded by the number of carbon atom in chain. So it will be methyl. So we'll find in number carbon atom number 3, we have in a 3 methyl. Okay? But for the halogens, chloro, Cl, Br, I, F, so it will be chloro, bromo, iodo, fluoro. For the halogens or for the branches or alternative, who's taking the number first? So if we have the longest carbon chain, C, 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 and C, 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 we'll find the chloro and we'll find the methyl. From any side, we will start, and the other are saturated with the hydrogen. From any side, we will start numbering. Firstly, you will maybe start from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll find maybe from this side, we'll find a branch in the carbon atom number 2 and the carbon atom number 5. And from this side, we'll find branch in the number carbon atom number 2 and else in the number 5. We will start from the side that giving alphabetical arrangement. So the branch in this case will find Cl, chloro. And in this side it will be methyl. So who's preceding alphabetically? We'll find the chloro are preceded, Cl are preceded C, carbon, C are preceded M. So we'll start from this side. So giving the name, it will be 2, chloro dash 5, methyl dash Mrs. proputpent hexane. Okay, lowest number for alternative, the side depending on alphabetical arrangement. Okay, what is about if we have a die or try? So when have the die in case of the die or try. So firstly, will start by maybe it will be upgrading and stop in any moment, so no problem, you will back again inshallah after upgrading it. Okay, if we have double or triple, for the double, rule number 6, for double or triple, you can add the number of carbon atom at which branch or double or triple bond founded, and number give numbering for the chain from branch or from side near to double or triple bond. After upgrading, we will back again. Okay, see you soon near inshallah.